Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to morEwish cuisine. Today I'm sharing a recipe for aloo gosht, potatoes cooked with meat in a Pakistani style gravy, which we all love it. Every household make in their own way, so I thought to share my family recipe with you guys today. So let's go and make it happen. So let's start our recipe with bismillah. First I'm heating some oil in a cooking pot. Then I add some sliced onions. Since I'm using freshly minced garlic, so when my onions were just almost to their doneness, I added freshly minced garlic and I added some ginger as well and start frying until onions were completely fried and ginger garlic were sauteed too. Then immediately I added some yogurt. Yes, my family recipe calls for yogurt. Most of the aloo gosht recipe or those type of recipe calls for tomatoes, but my family add yogurt, so I just mix the yogurt with onions and ginger garlic, and then I'll season it with some salt, red chili powder, coriander powder, and turmeric powder. Just mix all the masalas with a little bit of water. Now when you were frying the onions, you can take out the onions and blend it, but since I was using a hand blender, so after mixing everything I just put the hand blender in and mix it very well. This will ensure that we're gonna end up with this smooth gravy. So you can see we have smooth gravy. Add a little bit of more water and now cover, simmer, and let it cook on a slow flame until oil separates and you stop smelling the raw aroma of the spices. And that's the key step I always mention in all my Pakistani style dishes whenever I make it, that's the basic step to make your gravy delicious. Now it's time to add our meat. Today I'm using goat meat for this aloo gosht. You can use beef, lamb, chicken, whatever meat you guys like. On a medium to high flame, cook this meat until meat completely changes its color. Now we're gonna cover and let the meat get tender when it's like almost half tender. And now it's time to add potatoes. So I peeled medium-sized potatoes and cut them in big cubes. So just add the potatoes and with a little bit of water. So you guys must have noticed that I haven't added any water when I was cooking meat. Meat releases its own water and I want the meat to cook in its own water, but now we want enough water to cook our meat and potatoes both. So I added like around half a cup to cup of water, and now just cover, and we need to cook this gravy until potatoes are completely tender, meat is completely tender, oil separates and comes on top as you can see here. And now you can check the consistency of your gravy. Since it's a salan, its gravy has to be a little runny, but it's totally up to you. If you think it's a little thicker, you can add a little bit of water, or if you think it's extra runny, you can cook on high flame until extra water dries out, but it's completely depend on your family likeness. Just in the end, I'll add some chopped cilantro and garam masala. Now if you want a little bit of shadi wala touch or korma touch, you can add very little bit of nutmeg and mace powder and cardamom powder, but that's totally optional. Just leave it on them for 5 to 10 minutes and your potato meat with the Pakistani style gravy, or as you say aloo gosht, is ready to serve. And serve it with some naan or taftan or however your family enjoy. My husband's favorite is steamed rice. So if you like this recipe and trying this at home, please let me know how it turned out with you. If you want to learn something else, let me know. Leave me a comment down below and I will try my best to make it happen for you guys. Once again, thank you so much for watching. And if you like this recipe, don't forget to click on the links to enjoy a lot more recipes like this.